Hi friends, this is your plant lover Neil and you are watching Plants My Love. In this video, I will show you how to propagate Portulaca grandiflora from cutting. It will be around 2 months worth of update videos. Initially, I will start with the plant details where we'll learn from where actually Portulaca originated, what is the ideal growing conditions for it, basically the general information about Portulaca. The next thing that we will do is we'll go step by step, learn each detail of how to propagate Portulaca from cutting. This is one of the most easiest plant to propagate from cutting. So even if you do not follow the steps exactly, I bet you'll be able to succeed in growing this plant from cutting. So without further wasting more time, let's get started. Portulaca grandiflora. This is a succulent flowering plant. It is annual in the colder regions and perennial in regions which have got mild winters, like the subtropics and the tropics. It has many common names like 11 o'clock, moss rose, sun rose, rock rose. As you can see, this beautiful flowering plant has got flowers which are similar to rose, but the size is smaller than rose, and the leaf structure, as you can see, are needle shaped and the stems are thick, which stores water. So these are very drought tolerant plant, and because of the thin needle shaped leaves, the loss of water due to transpiration is also minimized. The flowers are around 2.5 to 3 centimeter in diameter, and as you can see, they come in variety of colors from red, orange, pink, white, yellow, and several other shades in between these. These are native to the South America, specifically Argentina, Brazil, and Uruguay. The ideal growing climate for this is between 21 degrees to 40 degrees centigrade. It can tolerate cold where the temperature is above the freezing point, and it is not frost hardy. So there is frost, then this plant will die very fast. But it can tolerate quite hot climate. Here in Ahmedabad, where we get very mild winters, the minimum temperature goes to 10 degrees centigrade in the winters. But we have got extremely hot summers. The temperature goes around 45 degrees centigrade. But this plant, not only it survives that high temperature, but it produces blooms during that temperature also. We'll be propagating these Portulaca plants via cutting. These are the cuttings that I have taken for propagating it. The steps required for propagating the cutting is, firstly you have to remove the lower leaves. So one by one I'll remove them. Make sure the cutting length is around 3 to 4 inches in long at least. And after cutting it, straight away put it in water so that it doesn't dry out. So similarly, I'll remove the lower leaves for other cuttings also. And if your cutting have got bloom, then you remove those blooms also. Also, you can cut the stem at an angle of 45 degrees. This will improve the chances of root development. I'll be propagating it in a soil block medium which is supported by paper pots. I'll be posting a video about how to make these, so stay tuned, subscribe to our YouTube channel Plants My Love to learn how to make these interesting soil blocks. These blocks can be created using normal garden soil and compost, and they are very good for propagating plants through cuttings, also for propagating via seeds. Okay, now I prepared all the cuttings. Now I will use a tool to make holes like this in these soil blocks. I have already moistened the soil block, as you can see. I water these soil blocks using bottom watering. That way we can ensure that it does not get overwatered. Okay, I made all the holes. Now I will place the cutting in these holes. Tighten up the cutting so that it does not move from its place like that. And similarly, I will do it for others. We require to place this in indirect sunlight where it does not receive direct sun rays, and it takes around 10 to 15 days for the roots to emerge. You can transplant it after that in the final medium. This does not require any humidity dome, and the temperature range for growing it from cutting is quite wide. You can grow it anywhere when the temperature is above 20 degrees centigrade and or till 42 degrees centigrade. And you can also grow it in direct sun, but it's not preferred. but this plant is so hardy that it can tolerate cutting propagation with direct sunlight also, because it stores the water in its stems and leaves. So there is no requirement of humidity dome as such. The soil medium consists of 50% garden soil and 50% compost. I'll again water the medium using bottom watering like that. This is an update after 7 days. You can see after 7 days new growth is starting to emerge. As you can see over here, new branches are coming, and also the cuttings have started to grow upright. So these are almost ready for transplantation. So it just took 7 days for the cutting to develop roots. But I'll be keeping it for another week, and after that I'll be transplanting it to be on safer side. So this is an update after 2 weeks, and now I'll show you the root development by peeling off the paper pot. You can see these cuttings with the new growths clearly indicating very healthy root development. Now I'll show you from the bottom. It's not quite visible, the root growth, but when I peel the paper pot you will clearly be able to see the roots. You can see some tiny roots are coming out, but it's very small. You'll be able to clearly watch it when I peel it off. So gently remove the paper pot so that it does not disturb the cutting. As you can see, the roots are clearly visible, those white string like structures. You can straight away put this paper pod in the growing container. I am just peeling it off so that you can see the root development. You can see very healthy looking root system it has developed, and it's ready for transplantation. This is an update after 40 days. I have transplanted them in this DIY pipe hanging pot, and I'll be posting a video about this DIY pot also. So stay tuned and keep watching to our YouTube channel Plants My Love. You can see how healthy these cuttings have grown, and several of them have started flowering also. If you like this video, don't forget to smack that like button. Share this video with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel Plants My Love. Thanks for watching, friends. See you later. Bye.